This is 55 TV and we're with Fran and Resti from Spain. How are you doing, guys?
Okay, very fine. Okay, we are okay here. Good. A little bit cold, but it's okay.
The sun's great, isn't it? The weather's been fantastic.
Yes, that's right. Yes, it's sunny and it's a little bit cold, but it's okay for getting dressed.
Good. You both look amazing, I must say. Are you enjoying yourself here?
Yeah, we are enjoying. Yeah, a lot of photographs. We are a little bit tired, but it's
a hard life, isn't it?
Yes. This is the famous life. Yes. Now I understand the famous people.
Yeah, sure. Yes. How long are you staying in Venice?
We go back tomorrow. We were here from Friday.
And is it your first time in Venice, or you've been before?
The second time. The second time in the carnival of Venice.
Right. And is it the second time you've dressed up?
Yeah.
It's such fun, isn't it? It's great.
It's great, yes. A little bit tiring, but it works.
As I said, it's a hard life, isn't it?
Yes.
Have you been to any parties or any balls?
No, maybe at night, tonight, but not still now. We are only going around, and we will see. Depends on if we are tired or not, or going to bed, or maybe.
I'm sure you'll find some energy to go out and party and show your fancy clothes off.
Yeah.
Where did you get your costumes from?
Okay, he's a tailor and he did them. Yes, he made them.
Right. Very beautiful costumes. Did it take him long to make? Was it a long process?
Sorry?
Did it take long to make the costumes?
2 months. From 2 months till Friday.
Good. A deadline. The deadline was ended on Friday. It's very nice to speak to them. Don't they look fantastic? We hope they have a great night tonight. I'm sure they'll find some energy after all this celebrity behaviour.
Okay,
and take care. Nice to meet you.
Okay, the same. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
55 TV. This is 55 TV. We're in St Mark's Square for the parade of fabulous people going on stage at the moment. We have Susan here and Julian, both from London. How are you doing, Susan?
Very well, thank you.
Good. And is it your first time in Venice, or have you been many times?
I've been many times.
It's a wonderful place, isn't it?
Fantastic. Very.
And Julian, you look amazing. I've got some secrets about your wig you whispered in my ear. Please tell me.
Well, a lot of my gear is actually my own, not because I'm a cross-dresser, but because I'm a Queen's Counsel, and we tend to go to court dressed like this, and I have my own wig underneath my hat, as you can see.
Now this wig is amazing because it's quite difficult to get a good wig. Some of them can look quite cheap, but this one really is beautiful. Whereabouts did you get it in London?
Well, there are several shops in Chancery Lane where you can buy a wig made to measure for about £350. It'll last you a lifetime. Indeed, in my profession, it's a very good idea to have an old wig, because then people think that you're more experienced at your work. A new wig has to be sort of dusted rather a lot to make it look old.
Right, that's great. We shall check that one out. Julian, how many times have you been to Venice for the carnival?
I've never been to Venice for the carnival. I've been to Venice before, but this is our first carnival.
Wow. And what do you think about it?
Terrific. It's marvellous. You could get used to this. We parade around St Mark's Square and everybody takes your photograph. It's fantastic. We could easily get used to it.
It's great.
We're thinking of living here now permanently and dressing like this always.
Wouldn't it be wonderful? Wouldn't it just be wonderful?
It would be good, yes.
It's so amazing here because there's no traffic and you really slip into the period.
Yes,
the alienation of any motor vehicles is
you're
fantastic.
Beautifully dressed, and I think I'm beautifully dressed, and Susanna's beautifully dressed. Everybody else looks so really dull, don't you think so? Very ordinary. We all ought to wear wigs and dress like this all the time.
I know. Everybody in their black coats. What happened to the injection of colour these days? It's disappeared.
You're only on this earth a very short time, and whilst you're here, have fun.
That sounds perfect. It's been really nice to catch up with these two. They look splendid. And to say that it's their first time in Venice, you'd never guess it. I think they've been here for at least 200 years. This is 55 TV. Thank you. This is 55 TV and we're in Venice. We're in the renowned Florentine cafe. It's been around for about 400 years. It's the most beautiful location to be. Everybody's dressed up in here and they just look fantastic. How are you doing?
We are very fine. We are very happy to be here.
Is it your first time in Venice or have you been many times?
Some of us already used to come, and some of us is the first time. So, but together we may say we already came other years.
And it's just a beautiful place, isn't it? Florentine's such a fantastic cafe. It's amazing.
It has a very nice atmosphere, and the carnival is a tradition, a very, very big tradition here. So it's very nice to be here.
How are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, very, very much. Very well.
You look amazing. I love your costume. Where did you get it? Did you have it made or is there any particular place?
Yes, João Rolo, stylist
He's the
of
stylist.
Portugal.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay, and what other stuff does he do? Does he mainly do period clothing or is it more fashion?
Yeah, it's more fashion, haute couture, and for galas, and it's really the best in Portugal.
Great.
Well, we may say that he can be the next Valentino. Well, if this is a
We've seen it here, the new Valentino, and doesn't he look fine? Don't they all look amazing? It's so great. What is your highlight, the best time you've had this time in Venice? What is the best moment?
enjoying very much this moment now, because Florian is also a very nice place with very. That's everything here. Everything here remembers the 18th century, and so we feel very lucky to be here today.
Great. Well, we're very lucky to catch these guys today. They look fantastic. We spotted them through the window and we thought we've just got to get them on TV. We got to get them on 55 TV. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Have a great, great time.
Thank you so much.
This is 55 TV. We're in Venice still, and it's such an amazing place. All the idiosyncrasies of the town, you know, the uneven roads, the bridges that jut out of somewhere and then just creep back in somewhere else. It's such a crazy place. There's nowhere on the planet like Venice. With the alienation of traffic and cars, just the noise of people and the boats, really is a superb place to come and visit. It's highly recommendable. One of the best places to come and experience something different in Europe. It's the last day today, Sunday. 55 bosses gave us a bit of budget for costumes, so this is where we got this from today. We've got into the trunk of the vaults of 55 factory and dragged out some wigs and some coats to meet some other people that are dressed up and having fun. Such an important part of being alive is to make full use of the colour we have in our lives and the chance we have to dress up and experience different things. This is what Venice is about. This is how Venice is so unique to anywhere else in the world, that you can really experiment with your clothes and take yourself back 200-300 years and feel totally comfortable in a totally vibrant city that this 2 weeks of the year is completely alive. You must check out Venice. Check it out on the internet. We can only give you a short snippet of what we've been up to, and that's not going to cover everything. Venice is definitely a party city. It's not somewhere that's stuffy and old-fashioned, even though people dress old-fashioned. The nightlife is incredible. Last night was amazing. I don't even remember getting in. I was so hammered. I don't know how I got in. You're guaranteed to get lost, but you always find yourself in Venice. Check out the internet and find out more about it and get yourself to Venice. Look at all these people. They probably won't be out partying tonight, but we will be with the youth that are going to be out on the streets and going to be going crazy. This is 55 CV in Venice.
Remember to let it into your skin and be your soul to make it.